Holy fuck, I was talking a lot and it was not recording. Holy shit. I have to do everything again, my intro. I'm here. I think I can remember everything I was saying. I was just insulting an inbred homunculus anyway. Okay, we start again. Hello everyone. I was watching Jesus Christ's video, right? I was going to insult him on how a fence-sitter like Jesus Christ has fallen off literally. I mean, you can tell here, right? You can see by the comment section if you scroll down, they're all saying he was cropped. The crop is insane, the crop is amazing. But I beg to differ, right? This is the proof on why Penguin Z0 Charlie, most critical, Jesus Christ himself always sits on the fence. Because if he goes to one side or the other, you can obviously tell, right? He's standing here, by the way. This is not cropped. He is standing, trying to get back on the fence to have his full upper body be visible. So this is the actual reason why he sits on the fence every time. It is because he is not visible when he is standing up on one side or the other of the fence. I was going to talk about this video about Jesus Christ, but then I saw this one. Japan is fed up with disrespectful IRL streamers. So we go back from the start then, I guess. Because I did not notice that my recording stopped. I think I accidentally stopped it. So, subscribe, like and share. Just so I could get a better setup and not unknowingly stop my recording.
Japan is clearly fed up with IRL streamers, as this one was nearly arrested while live streaming himself.
So basically, I was just insulting the guy for being an inbred homunculus, and being called a savage would be an insult to actual savages. They would be insulted by being compared to an inbred homunculus like this, is what I was saying. Anyway, I saw this Atozy video, right? We're gonna skip through some parts, because obviously I've seen it. Okay, this was the first part. And it's so sad. As you can see here,
In Japan, which is also illegal, all in the name of money and some internet attention.
Wait, what'd I do, bro?
as you can see here, every news streamer is highly illiterate. They cannot read, write, or speak any language properly. As you can see, one of the clippers sent to his Discord, KV Clip sent on his Discord the penal code of Japan on how online gambling and, of course, promotion of it is prohibited in Japan. And instead of reading it and properly reacting to it, properly replying to it like a mature and intelligent person does.
What did I do in addition? Bro.
As you can see, he immediately gave up on reading English as he is illiterate and cannot understand the language. He was not born to understand it or read it. So he just scrolls up, dodges responsibility, dodges the fact that he cannot read, further proves how ignorant he is.
Bro, chill, yo, dumb KV Clip.
Okay, we're moving on to the next part. Ah yeah, this one.
Certified. Akin na lang yan.
Yeah,
Japan is
please subscribe and like the channel. Just so I can dodge the ads. I'm tired of constantly refreshing them to dodge them. So I was looking at this, right, and I said, why does this Atozy clip look like a malnourished Martian? He looks so cartoonish in this thumbnail. He looks like a malnourished Martian that's gone through heaven and earth, probably. Look at how cartoonish this is. And that's it.
currently, this kid at not even 20 is already infinitely more successful than Johnny Somalia.
So this part was one of the main things that I talked heavily on. So it was really annoying that
Trip in
it
Japan.
wasn't recorded. I do not know why it stopped recording, but obviously subscribe to my channel and like, so that I could get a better setup and not unconsciously and unknowingly stop the recording.
Places. So when they visit other countries, they might not even consider that yelling insanely loud at chat and live streaming random people might be frowned upon.
Thank God he didn't go to the Philippines. He'd probably be beaten up. If he was loud and obnoxious, a kid would have probably shanked him to death. Him and his camera crew. A single kid in the Philippines would have probably shanked him to death and watched him bleed while offering his blood to strengthen the bridges being constructed in my country. They offer his blood to the gods to strengthen the bridges being constructed in a very ritualistic way, and then fed him to the pigs or what's left of him. Thank God he didn't do that here in my country. You can't be obnoxious here. It's not that it's frowned upon. In my country, at least. I'm just gonna say, you're not gonna see the light of day if you piss people off here.
And here, Oblivion walks into a convenience store after being unable to get into the Chrome Hearts store, and almost instantly, the shopkeeper has his hand up, blocking the filming angles and shoves them out the store.
But not time.
Okay, so here was the next part that I talked heavily upon earlier, when I did not notice that I was not recording. So again, subscribe and like, it helps me out. And it's gonna help me get better gear. Things like shortcut hotkeys, I can finally bind them to a better keyboard so that I won't unknowingly press stop recording. But anyway, the main point I had here was that he had probably done some stupid stuff behind, like outside of streaming, behind streaming when he was not live and online. He probably entered this Family Mart and did something stupid inside. That's why the store clerk was blocking him instantly. Like, you could tell from Atozy's intro, right? Here. Right off the bat, the store clerk was blocking the camera. As Atozy said, blocking the camera angle, stopping the filming and pushing them outside, kicking them out. This inbred homunculus probably did something stupid outside of stream, because naturally the store clerk or owner would have probably stopped them and said, please do not film, no film, please leave, in a very civilized manner. As you can see here, he was already being pushed out, so obviously he did something. It's not even a question of what, but he actually did something, and the reactions prove it.
Michi streams are gonna happen. What's it called?
And I was so excited as well, because Atozy was saying the same thing, and I was jumping off of my seat earlier like, shit, we say the same thing. Oh damn, that's good.
A reaction? Most likely, something happened in
See, this one. I was so excited earlier that I said it before he did, or at least before I played this part of the video.
store earlier. Well, regardless, there was definitely a language barrier.
There was a language barrier, but most of these JP people, they're gonna say no film please. They can say that simple English like no film please, please no film. They can say that. And that's not really a language barrier.
Oblivion.
But at this point, because this dumbass did something behind stream, obviously the language barrier is gonna increase. Oh, actually, I forgot this part. Holy. So, earlier in the video, I also said that we should launch a crusade against Oblivion, put his head mounted on a pike, and his crime is blasphemy against greatness because he named himself after Oblivion, one of the greatest games of all time. He named himself after Oblivion. He should be killed for naming himself Oblivion. Blasphemy against greatness is one true crime. How shameless. Okay, anyway, back to the video.
Just kept saying chill. I think you said
Yeah, this one. Actually, I was making a point earlier that the actual language barrier isn't English, but it's this constant mating call that Oblivion keeps on using. I do not know how homunculus breed, but an inbred the vile thing like him probably only knows the word chill, and it's not English, right? You know how Dogs bark, cats meow, cows moo. Chill is probably the only audible sound that his throat can produce. And so this is not a language barrier, but a species difference. This is a species barrier, as this inbred homunculus only can produce the sound chill from his mouth, right? At first I was really wondering, so chill is the only sound that this inbred homunculus can produce.
Bye. We're leaving. Bye. Okay, bye. Bye. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.
Chill, right? Oh, and also the store clerk was saying Toro na yo. That's video no, stop. It's very aggressive already. He's saying it in a really aggressive manner. No video take. He's saying don't take videos, damn you. It's really aggressive here.
I guess it gets even worse for them because the shopkeeper doesn't let them leave. He actually calls the police while keeping an eye on them in the area.
Hey, why is he being like that?
Okay, hey, over there, Kev, just film it over there.
Okay, chill.
Yeah, see, he said in English, don't film.
I'm my cameraman, chill. Okay. I know.
Umay janay. It's not you, he said to Oblivion. Umay janay. It's not you, fucker, he said.
I know.
Ooh. And this one. When Oblivion bowed, I thought this inbred homunculus. You know how a peacock would spread his tail feathers to attract a mate? I thought this was a mating ritual that inbred homunculus do. Like, chill, and then bow, and then they start breeding. But obviously it doesn't work, as there is a species difference. I don't think interspecies breeding between an inbred homunculus and a sane and intelligent person actually works. That would probably be taboo and bad. God smite upon that cross-species inbreeding. Oh, an inbred homunculus and an actual human. Dear God.
I know.
We're leaving. Let's go.
No.
So here he probably changed tactics. The mating call of chill did not work, so I think he's trying to speak human language here. He's trying to imitate the human vocals, human sounds, saying no, leave, no. Because of course we all know that an inbred homunculus like this cannot speak English, cannot speak any other language for their own good. And so he's trying his best to imitate human vocals, to try and communicate, even just for a bit, but obviously it's not going through, as the store clerk is really agitated from his inbred antics.
No. We're leaving. Why is he still pressing up?
And on this part I just made fun of how he looks when he looked back at the camera.
We're leaving. Why is he?
This is the part where I said, if Johnny Somali is the black Doherty, this is the thin Doherty.
Still pressing up on us. No, you're not gonna touch my cameraman. Chill.
Let's
We're
walk.
here.
Don't
touch me.
Don't touch
I'm not
us.
touching
This
you.
way, Kev, this way.
Let's go, Kev. Leave. Kev. No. What are you doing, bro? What is he doing, Chad?
Oh yeah, the stalker called the cops here, and the only thing I understood was Kaikokujinga. These damned foreigners, he's probably saying.
Free jail?
Yeah, Kaikokujin is foreigners, these damned foreigners. And
We're not
then
doing
this
nothing
part is really, I couldn't hear this part, but he was probably reporting at how there's obnoxious foreigners here again.
Wrong. We're not doing nothing wrong. Kev, come. Kev.
To be fair, outside of being obnoxious, stupid, inbred, homunculus, and ignorant, he was not doing anything wrong aside from filming other people in a different country before reading up on if that is frowned upon or not. So obviously he's just an inbred homunculus who's ignorant. Unforgivable.
Bye.
No.
Yes, bye.
No.
Hey, what is he on?
No.
He's trying to hit the camera. Tell him in Japanese to leave us alone.
And the whole time he was acting shocked at why he could be annoyed.
Tell him in Japanese to leave us alone. Holy shit. Brother, why did you not learn basics before going there? I mean, I guess if you are not human, obviously you would not have our intellectual evolution to understand our language. As we all know, Thin Doherty here is an inbred homunculus. So this part,
Trying to hit the camera. Tell him in Japanese to leave us alone.
tell him in Japanese to leave us alone, he said. Obviously, Thin Doherty here is an inbred homunculus, so he does not know any other language than his own mating call, that chill chill, no no bye bye. That is Thin Doherty's mating call. That is the mating call of every inbred homunculus. And obviously, because his IQ is below an average human being, he is dumber than autistic people, by the way. Because of that intellectual, it's not even a language barrier at this point, this is an intellectual gap. He lacks the intelligence to understand that he has to speak their language. To even just a small bit of it would be highly appreciated. If he spoke just a little bit of the common words, then they would have resolved this. But obviously, because his IQ is less than Patrick Star, he cannot communicate anything properly at all.
And the whole time he was acting shocked at why he could be annoyed with them. And to be fair, Oblivion wasn't, he wasn't really doing anything wrong here. He wasn't acting obnoxious like Johnny Somali. He was just naturally loud and kind of annoying, and is visiting a place where both of those things, I guess, are
taboo.
But they did still continue filming the guy after he repeatedly asked them to stop, because the cameraman...
Yeah, the cameraman is probably an AI. An NPC, an AI bot.
If they can confirm that it's not saved in the camera. And this is kind of crazy because it's live, and it really shows the barrier of what the police understand of, like, filming versus live streaming, because of course it's not saved on the device. They're just kind of live streaming off of a camera.
He's saying, can you see your like photo folder, just to show?
Okay.
Just to show that it's not saved.
Here?
Yeah.
Here. Today.
today.
その保
Japan.
存はされてないんですよね。
まあ一応確認のため。
はいはい。
Yeah, I didn't save it.
today こんだけの。
Yeah,
はい。
no save.
God damn it, another ad, and it was right in the meat of the video. Please subscribe to my channel, like and share. I need the money to get a better setup to make fun of these inbred homunculus. Yeah, please subscribe to the channel so I can remove these vile ads. Unskippable, by the way.
Japan is clearly fed up with IRL streamers, as this one was nearly...
Where was it? I want to get into the meat of that and dive into Thin Doherty's meat.
Folder, just to show that it's not saved.
Here?
Yeah.
Here. Today.
today
その保
Japan.
存はされてないんですよね。
まあ一応確認のため。
はいはい。
Yeah, I didn't save it.
today こんだけの。
They're asking if it's there. The thing today is here, okay?
No save.
And then, not to mention, they're also actively streaming this police interaction because, again, it's content. And he didn't even delete the VOD of this. It's still up on his Kick channel as of right now. So I don't know why they would live stream themselves lying to police and then keep the evidence of them lying to police up on their channel. But of course, Oblivion here, he pleaded ignorance, or oblivious, and his fans pointed fingers at the shopkeeper, saying that he was the one who overreacted. Now, there is a very obvious no filming sign that they just waltzed right past.
Oh, what the fuck? Really? Wait, I need to go back. I did not see that. I was too focused on insulting this inbred homunculus. This Thin Doherty right here. Is there? I need to see that.
Out the smallest into loss. And I think it's safe to say that Americans are pretty desensitized.
Where is the start of the video? I really want to see that. Oh, never mind. Let's take Atozy's word for it. Thin Doherty.
There is a very obvious no filming sign that
Okay, wait.
of them lying to police up on their channel. But of course, Oblivion here, he pleaded ignorance, or oblivious, and his fans pointed fingers at the shopkeeper, saying that he was the one who overreacted. Now, there is a very obvious no filming sign that
I actually called bullshit on this for Atozy. Bold of Atozy to assume that the Thin Doherty right here, this inbred homunculus, has enough intellectual capacity to even understand signs. No, ignore the kana there. Ignore the Japanese there. Bold of you to assume that he can understand symbols. That is very bold of you to understand that he has enough intellectual capacity to understand even just symbols. So I called bullshit on this part of Atozy's video. He obviously overestimates how smart an inbred homunculus can be. Not much. Even Patrick Star is smarter on a daily basis.
Waltzed right past, but still.
But nah, chat, Michi streams
Oh, there it is.
are gonna happen. What's it called?
I think this just shows that Japan is starting to get sick and tired of the IRL streamers. Now, did Oblivion do anything crazy over the top here? Not really. The dude was just being obnoxious and loud. And then of course he kept filming the shopkeeper, but you know, I guess there was some sort of language barrier here as well. And obviously,
Well, yeah, like I said earlier, obviously there will be a language barrier. If a human like the store clerk and an inbred homunculus like White Doherty talks to each other, there's gonna be a language barrier. Because White Doherty Thin Doherty right here can only create sounds. He cannot speak a proper language. Any of how many languages there are on Earth, he cannot speak even just one of them to save his skin. That's why there's a language barrier.
when these no filming signs are there, that probably means that this isn't the first time this happened, which could be why the shopkeeper reacted so strongly to this. So maybe Oblivion hasn't even been in there before, but it's safe to say the shopkeeper's sick and tired of this. I mean, especially with the whole Chrome Heart store being right there, I think a whole bunch of wannabe influencers are probably ending up around that shop filming. But again,
Oh, okay. So this must be at the center. Okay, that makes sense.
from my understanding, filming in public is just frowned upon. It's not technically illegal in Japan.
It's not wrong, but you can tell from AVs, right? From Japanese porn, whenever they do a public scene, they always blur out everything, the background, the people, and only the actress is visible.
But obviously, this clip made the
Yes, you should just blur out everything in filming. And you should actually ask if they're okay with it. And make sure to say you're gonna blur them out.
rounds with a whole bunch of people calling.
That's why you see Sora the Troll when he does his IRL streams. He only uses his face or videos the ground. He either shoots the ground or shoots himself in the face.
him the new Johnny Smalley and warning him that the consequences would definitely follow if he wasn't careful here, because clearly things didn't go well for Johnny. You don't want to model your life after Johnny, that's for sure. And now he's back to his regular content, which means I guess he sets up dates with one of his many girls and films himself gambling on stake in IRL. Despite
He's back to
people
his
hating
usual
him for
life.
his behavior, he currently seems to have gotten away with it, and I guess is doing his best to avoid having something like that happen in the future.
Okay, that's nice. If he's trying to avoid being obnoxious... Also, he's evolving. He's becoming more human-like, that's good. He's evolving from an inbred, ignorant homunculus to a person. Natural selection, that's good. He's growing intellect. He's becoming intelligent at least, that's good.
Again.
Oh, is it okay if we record?
Yes, but just like in the corner.
Ooh, that's nice. I don't care if this is performative or not. The fact that he is learning from experience, that's good. Thumbs up to him. He's learning proper discipline. Shit. He probably has a good mother then. He's probably got a good family going for him. If he learns from mistake and reflects on it like this, whether it's performative or not, thumbs up to him for actually following through and learning. Actually picking up something, that's good. He's no longer an inbred homunculus in my eyes at this point of the video. He's evolved. He's finally a baby human being.
How to say, is it okay to record in Japanese?
That being said, he is still filming in public, and his own community has brought up another
Yeah, it's fine. He's streaming in public. In this video, he was streaming in public, but
Record in
he's covering the camera right now. He's trying to ask for permission. That's fine. He's saying haishin ii desu ka? Kono mise de haishin ii desu ka? Daijoubu desu ka? He's asking that. So it's a huge improvement from earlier. From his inbred homunculus face here. Now he's finally evolved to a baby human being. He's adapting, he's understanding his mistakes. Thumbs up to him. Oblivion, you're a good man. You're worthy of carrying Oblivion at this point. Thumbs up to you.
Japanese.
Yeah.
That being said, he is still filming in public, and his own community has brought up another interesting point while he continues his trip in Japan. And that is that gambling and
Wait, what? He continues to what?
brought up another interesting point while he continues his trip in Japan.
He continues his trip to Japan. I misheard that as he continues to strip in Japan. Nice one, Atozy. I see what you did there.
And that is that gambling in most forms is just illegal in Japan. And that includes spinning slots on stake or whatever he's doing. And someone in Oblivion's own Discord posted a screenshot warning him to not gamble when he's live the next day. And this is obviously because of the legalities.
Bro, you already ruined my day. Wait, what did I do, bro? What did I do in addition? Bro, I'm in damn Miami right now. I'm in Miami, bro.
And even if he has a stake deal, which, you know, he has a code, so I'm assuming he does, they would probably understand him having to take a short break. But that being said, he probably required to stream like
Stakes should know that as well. And anyone who has Stakes as their sponsor, Stake is smart enough to understand that, obviously. I mean, even Filipino streamers who gamble a lot here, who promote Stake, there's a shit ton here. Streamers, TV personalities here in my country, a lot of them, yeah.
an hour a day or something like that. So I guess instead he told his chat to just shut up, and he was saying that he was in Miami. Clearly that's just a bulletproof legal argument right there. And it doesn't really help him that he went live later on in Japan, like the same day. So
should I take back my assessment of his evolution?
I guess this guy has unlocked teleportation. But regardless, if he already has people keeping tabs on him, why is he breaking the law while live streaming it? Because that's just how you end up in more hot water. But for now though, it seems like he's just back to doing IRL content and trying to become the new Neon. If anything happens with him before he makes it home to California, we'll probably give you guys an update. But
I am looking forward to that. If he actually evolved with intellect as a baby human being on this part of the video, or is he still an inbred homunculus like the early parts of Atozy's video? I'd like to say the first part where he has somewhat evolved, since he was asking for permission this time. He was streaming. Where was it? He was asking if it was okay to stream on this part. Good on him, at least. Subscribe and like. Subscribe to my channel so I could improve the quality of these stuff when I insult inbred homunculus. Yeah, that's it.